You got it. Also, my camera is way off. Like, way off. Hold on. Oh, other way. Mink. There we go. You beauty. Let me see.
Formula One, a sport that spans. Mercedes returned to F1 in 2010, and since 2014 they've won the Constructors' Championship. The Red Bull team burst onto the F1 scene in 2005, and ever since 2009 they've been one of the top 3 teams in the championship. Last season ended brilliantly for them. Max Verstappen won the prestigious Drivers' Championship, and Red Bull are flying high once more.
This is gonna be great.
Heading into 2022 under the right leadership, Red Bull could find themselves heading up the pack once more. They'll certainly be hoping to end the season with not 1 but 2 championship trophies for their cabinet back home in Milton Keynes.
Perfect. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Okay. Just chillin'. Starting a new page on a notebook is like the best thing ever. I guess that finally. I feel like my internet is having a moment. Let me give the universe a minute. Honestly, we're just chilling.
Ferrari have entered Formula One every year since the World Championship began back in 1950. They still hold the most championship titles of any team. The team had a solid season in 2021, securing 3rd place in the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari are very much in it to win it. McLaren are a cornerstone of F1, having been part of the sport since 1966 and winning numerous drivers and constructors championships over the years. Last season they came a respectable 4th overall, with Daniel Ricciardo and Lando Norris securing the only 1-2 finish of the season. The talented driver pairing of Ricciardo and Norris returns for McLaren.
Woof.
Alpine was a new name in 2021, bringing F1 drivers Fernando Alonso and Esteban Ocon back into the spotlight. Alpine finished the 2021 season in 5th place in the Constructors' standings, with their first race win secured by Ocon at the Hungarian Grand Prix. 2022 will be a formative season for Alpine as they return with the tried and trusted driver pairing of Alonso and Ocon. In a few years' time, with the right leadership, they could well become championship contenders.
All right, let's see. Oh. Bink. Wait a minute. There we go.
AlphaTauri have been a name in Formula One since 2020. They're renowned.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
2020. Haas joined F1 back in 2016, and they've had a good start.
Okay, all right. Okay, all right. Welcome everyone to a new F1 22 F1 Manager. I'm doing this live. This is fun. All right, hold on. Realizing doing this live is going to be interesting. I could have done this later. I'm going to do it right now. What's going on, guys? Welcome to a new F1 Manager 22 series here on the channel. If you are aware of our Haas series that is currently ongoing in season 4 as of now, we are going to be taking the time on stream to go ahead and start a new series for YouTube where we are going to be taking control of the Oracle Red Bull Racing Team, the current reigning drivers and constructors world champions in real life. And we are going to be taking control of them in a bit of a new direction. And it's going to be, I think, a lot of fun. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to take a lot of thought and a lot of very tactical moments throughout this season to not get fired, I think. But we're going to be taking control of Red Bull. And we're going to go ahead and get this thing started now as we take control of the reigning world drivers and team constructors and drivers champions. Let's do it. Let's get a new game going here. This is going to be a lot of fun. I haven't started a new save in F1 Manager in a while, and so we're going to be having a lot of fun with this one. Let's get this show on the road. This is going to be a very new take on the beginning of a season, and also it's just going to be a lot of fun. Haas, we've been going for 4 full seasons now, and this is going to be very interesting. British has arrived in the chat late as always. What's going on, British? Happy Friday night, Saturday morning. I know you're really, I was even running late, and you're running quite late. But that's all right. You're here for the meat and potatoes. Whoa, there's some hot language coming out of our British companion this evening. But British, you're here just in time to see us start our takeover of Red Bull Racing. This is going to be a lot of fun. They give you $38 million to start with. Man, I think I got a napkin and a $2 bill when we started Haas. So this is quite the difference. You can say welcome to the team. Check out for the TV. No. We're doing this a very sophisticated way. You know, it would be too easy just to take Red Bull and tank them into the dirt immediately. We have to be strategic about this. We have to be mindful. The goal of this series is not to immediately drive Red Bull into dust. We are going to systematically bury them in monetary debt, car debt, performance debt, every kind of debt you can think of. as we are going to slowly and surely grind them into the dirt. Mick Schumacher might be making an appearance. You never know. He may make an appearance. We know how we feel about Mick on this channel, so we'll have to see. It's not going to come in this one yet, but we'll have to see. But first things first, we have Bahrain in 11 days as we lead Red Bull here, and I need to take a survey around of what's going on, because I honestly have not seen any of what Red Bull looks like at all on any of these. It looks like everything looks fine. Wow, oh my goodness, imagine having good pit stops. Imagine a good pit crew. We could never. We actually could never. But you know what's really important when it comes to pit stops, and here's our first instance of subterfuge of Red Bull Racing. You know what's really important when it comes to pit crew? Your wing adjustments. You know, when you get into those practice sessions, you need to be able to make those wing adjustments tight, quick, and just everything that you might need. You know, if you lose a wing, you really need to be able to replace it as quickly as possible. You don't need anything else, just wing adjustments. So we're going to be focusing our pit crew on that for a little bit now. And if we go ahead and actually take a look at the car analysis, we can probably see where we're at. Oh, as you would imagine, very good, as you would imagine, against the rest of the grid. But I think we can continue to push. We have no current projects going. Let's go ahead and start a new project. You know, first race of the season coming up, we have $40 million. You know, so here's where we need to be strategic. All right, we're trying to subtly subterfuge our way through. So we're gonna start 2 new designs today. The first being, we have to be, you know, we can't start off on the wrong foot. You know, we're gonna make an underfloor. We're gonna make an underfloor, really focused on airflow sensitivity. Very, very focused on airflow sensitivity. You know, we really need to be very sure that our car is not going to be buffeted by airflow at all. So we are going to be starting with a new underfloor. Wow, they really only start you with 10. And you know, we really need to get this done ASAP. And so we're going to be rushing this underfloor design. We have plenty of money. We don't even need to worry about it. And next, of course, we all know that engine cooling is the most important thing when it comes to reliability of your engine components. And so we are going to be focusing our next one entirely on engine cooling. You know, we really need to get our engine cooling top marks here. As you can see, we're already first on the grid in engine cooling. But you know what? We need to make sure we stay there for the long term. So we are going to be dumping every bit in we have into engine cooling of our side pods. And once again, you know, this is one thing we need. So we're going to be rushing this design as quickly as possible, and we're going to get that bad boy put on ASAP. So we are feeling pretty good, if I do say so myself. But as of now, I think we'll go ahead and continue on, and we'll have, I'm sure, some staff things going on, sponsor obligations. Season kickoff party. You know, we are a very serious organization, and you know, as my first act on this team, we are not focusing on, we don't care about off circuit things. We only care about getting it done on race day. No parties here. No parties here. We are here to win F1 races. That is that. I will hear nothing about it. You know what? We need to also take a look at our facilities, because as we know, the boardroom needs to be perfect, as we'll be spending a lot of time there, as well as the helipad. I refuse to not upgrade the helipad immediately in any save. Other than that, I think we're good in operations facilities. If we head to staff facilities, I think 100% we need even more scouts. A paltry $3 million for more scouts. Give it all to me. And for car developments, I think we're doing a-okay on car development right now. It's a little too early to be investing that kind of money in improving our car development facilities. And so we're going to be moving on to scouting potential future drivers for the squad. You know, I think something that we need in the future in Red Bull is something like an experienced race car driver like Fernando Alonso, potentially a very experienced driver, maybe even potentially Nico Hülkenberg, who has definitely been biding his time on the sidelines. And you know what? We can't miss an opportunity. You have so many scouts as Red Bull to bring back a former 4-time world championship winning driver to the brand. And lastly, and certainly not least, again, the commercial possibilities for Daniel Ricciardo to return to Red Bull are too good to pass up. You have 4 scouts as Red Bull. That's ridiculous. That's crazy talk. And so we'll have those going ASAP as we now will continue on to what looks like the beginning of the season. As we have our post Bahrain test results, everything looks pretty good. Hard to say. I think we're going to be doing a-okay. We'll now go to race prep. We'll set our targets for our performance targets for Bahrain. Of course, we can't guarantee anything. You know, it's the first race of the season. It's the first time the car is getting on track. We can't possibly understand what our goals are, our targets are for qualifying, as we haven't been through a qualifying session yet. So we couldn't possibly set a target for qualifying because we just don't know yet. We have an idea, and you know, our finish position, I think we can go ahead and do this one, but I think we can definitely get at least 2 drivers into the top 15. I think that's a pretty good goal for first round of the season, and so I think we'll go ahead and do that. And also, you know, I think we can definitely get 2 drivers into the top 15 consistently for 5 races in a row. I think we can do it. So those are going to be our performance targets for Bahrain. We're going to be not focused on qualifying. You know, we're really focused on making a good first impression and making the most of everything we have here at Oracle Red Bull Racing. So with that said, I think we can go to the first race weekend as the head of Red Bull Racing. Let's go. British, I'm gonna have so much fun with this.
Welcome to the archipelago of Formula
Also,
1. Bahrain.
It's also proving to me that I'm the kind of person in video games which makes no sense, which is I hate the idea of disappointing make-believe people. And so when I said no to the like opening party, which was like 10k and you get like morale and stuff, I felt bad. All right, we head to the first practice of the season, and obviously we run such a well-oiled machine here at Red Bull Racing that we don't need. I'll delegate all of the practice sessions to the rest of the team. You know, they'll take care of everything on the track. I'm going to be doing, you know, all the paperwork, doing a lot of the press on the other side so they don't have to worry themselves with it. So we're going to leave practices to the rest of the squad, and we are going to come back after, as we prepare for qualifying, really get an idea of really get an idea of how the team did and see how they performing, because you know, we're always evaluating the team around us that we are entrusting the drivers in the race prep to. As you can see here, it's off to a bad start as both Ferraris and practice sessions go faster, so there's something to keep in mind as we continue to develop the car. Wow, set of confidence actually pretty good. That's better than Haas could do, that's for sure. But now we can go to the first qualifying session of the series, and obviously do I actually do the practice? I should do the qualifying sessions.
Radio check, radio check.
We head now to the first qualifying session of the season. Obviously, Max, our reigning World Drivers Champion, will get out and lead us to victory. And Checo, the lowly number 2 driver, who I had to take a moment there to remember his name, will go second. In addition to Hair Hulk as driver number 2. We'll see. We'll figure it out. If you can believe that, both drivers top the timetable so far. Love to see it. And now we're going to prepare for the final laps of Q1. You know, we need to really assert our dominance over the field. And so we'll be winding down the time and going out right at the end to really show the rest of the field we mean business on a fresh set of tires here in Q1. Checo falling behind Leclerc by an indeterminate amount of time. That's going to go in your weekly report, Checo. Well, we'll be keeping this in mind. We will wait. They'll go through, and I'm not even going to bother watching because obviously, wow, Hamilton and Russell are literally on top of each other. Oh, Leclerc goes faster. We make it through to Q2 without a doubt. We'll be going out on a used set of tires, obviously. We can't be wasting our fresh set of tires, our last set of fresh tires, on the first runs of the session. So we'll get them out nice and early, get that banker time in, and obviously we'll kick back and relax. As Max still just flies. His pace in this game is crazy. Obviously, we'll go ahead and reconfigure them both to prepare for the final laps here in Q2.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
Checo, you're really not doing yourself any favors with consistently being beaten by both Ferraris. That's all we're saying. We'll prepare here for our final laps. Here we go, the final laps of Q2. A fresh set of tires. We should be absolutely soaring through the field.
Was that a lockup on the track?
Joe locked up on the last corner. Beaten by both Ferraris. Wow. There's going to be a long meeting after this one, guys. We can't be having this kind of stuff. Obviously, we'll throw on a set of used soft tires here. Go ahead and send them both out for their bankers. Nary a second thought about it. Checo once again just not finding the pace compared to his teammate. You know, Checo, when they brought you in as the second driver, they were really expecting more from you. And you know what? Since I took over, I'm expecting a lot more from you. Just very disappointed. All right, we just gave Checo so much clean air. He should be flying. Verstappen getting a nice tow from Hamilton. Very nice of the Mercedes. Still not enough to beat Leclerc, though. Perez behind both. Checo. We give you the kindness of a contract, a second seat next to the world champion, and you can't even beat a horse?
It's race day.
We're gonna have to keep this in mind, my good sir. But nonetheless, this is where the magic happens. We need the perfect strategy if we're gonna beat everyone. Obviously, the answer is the oh my god, the strategy is horrible. That's a terrible strategy. Oh my. But that's apparently 10 seconds slower. Gross. Obviously, we'll get the benefit of playing for a potential safety car, and we'll work top down to make the most. We'll start on the hards. That way, if we need to go long, we have the option. Obviously, we need to start, since we're starting on the hardest compound, we need to remove a lap of fuel to justify starting on the slower tire. We need to be lighter, nimbler, to make the most of the hard compound. Let's see. Jesus, my God. Perfect. As we did with Max, we'll be removing a lap of fuel, and also accompanying our start. We obviously need to be pushing at the start, deploying, of course. Actually, overtaking. No, deploying. No, defending. We must defend those from behind. Since we are starting on the slower compound, we must defend from those behind. We'll be pushing on fuel and defending from those behind. Nary a thought at attacking forward, as we are starting on the harder compound, and therefore we will be able to move forward with track position, as always. What a lovely bit of strategy. You know, we're really thinking outside the box on this one, and so I think this is going to work out for us. I think this is going to go well. We start lighter from the harder compound. We start pushing and defending from those behind. I think this is going to go swimmingly. Let's go to Bahrain race weekend, race day.
It's a cloudy night tonight, but otherwise the weather looks good for the race. Taking a look at Max Verstappen.
I don't want to see that face
Second
push.
place start for them
We're
today.
putting in
They're
championship
in with a
level
real chance.
strategy.
And behind them, it's Perez. Not as close to the front as they
Definitely not as close to the front
This is it.
as we would
The
expect or
Bahrain
enjoy.
Grand Prix. And it's lights out.
It is indeed lights
And
out,
away we go.
and away we go. And we are indeed away. Max, unfortunately, losing positions to Carlos. How could this be?
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place. Let's see what happened there. Let's have another look. Sainz is the first.
Science starting on the softs in Bahrain. Interesting. What a strategy. It seems as though Ferrari got a slightly better start than us. Just slight. But once again, we are lighter, nimbler, and we shall prevail in the end thanks to the wonders of track position. And now that we have successfully defended from behind, we will lower our ERS and we will move on, moving forward with the race. Look how light we are. 2 kilograms below everyone else, minimum. All right, yeah, that's a little too dark. Exactly the moves. Separating ourselves from the rest of the pack. The 2 Ferraris will dance forward. But they, oh my God, everyone is on softs. The fools. Don't they know that to win in Formula 1, you need to be different? You need to succeed where others fail. You need to think so far outside the box, you end up back in a different box. This will be a lovely bit of strategy,
DRS is enabled.
and I can't wait to see how it ends up. Hey, we were different by keeping Mick. Think about it. Everybody was getting rid of Mick. We were the smart ones by keeping him intact, keeping him with his first F1 team. Incredible the difference here already. 93% tires remain while everyone else below 80. Ha! Except for those who are outside the top 10. We don't care about them. We're going to be so far out in front when they make their pit stops. We'll be laughing at them. We'll be laughing at them from 10 plus seconds up the road. Welcome to the Verstappen train, by the way. Checo attacking Max Verstappen. Fascinating. Also, every other person on softs following us is absolutely in the mud. just because these two are just going to keep swapping back and forth on hard tires, and they're going to be just furious. All right, let's speed this along a little bit. Look at the train. Incredible. Verstappen behind Bottas. Bottas up into P3. How could you, Max? You're gonna let Valtteri Bottas do that to you? I thought not. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
A little delayed. Oh, Sainz made a mistake.
Seems to have been a lockup.
Sainz locking up into the final corner. Joke's on them. We're gonna be flying. What was the lap 15? Like 13 to 21 seems to be the play here. So we can
Red Bull moves up.
we can speed this up a little bit. Verstappen down to P5. How Terry the thought. Once again, we know we're playing the long game as their tires slowly destroy themselves, and ours, fresh as the day is long. The fools will have to pit
Like
while we four stop is going. Now the four stops for Monaco. You know, the best part about Monaco is when you can go save all of your soft tires and just go soft, medium, like right at the end.
Is that a lockup?
We'll be saving that. We'll keep that one under key, lock and key, until we get to Monaco. Then we'll unleash it upon the world. Everyone should start to pit now. It looks like we are, and this is where the strategy comes together. Look at my genius. Look at that. We have advanced into the lead. A 1-2 for Red Bull. Incredible stuff. And now that we have the lead, we'll use this opportunity to regain the fuel that we've lost, so we don't have to worry about it later. We will continue to move forward as we now enter our pit window, now well and above everyone else on the circuit. Very clear in front. Certainly not under threat already, as we regain all of the fuel that we took out to begin with to even the playing field. Checo nears his optimal pit lap as the Ferrari has caught us, but nonetheless, we still have yet to stop. And so therefore we are much better off, as we will now tell Checo to pit for mediums.
Yeah, copy.
Having much fresher tires than everyone around him, as Max also now will come in and stop for his mediums, as the major overcut may not have worked this time, but we will be well on our way to having much fresher tires than everyone else on the circuit. As you see now, the plan comes together. The plan is simple. We continue on saving fuel for the long run. The fools don't understand what's about to hit them, as our tires now vastly outweigh everyone else. Look at that, a 10 to 20% tire advantage over everyone else. Incredible stuff, really, as we'll bump them back down now that they're a quarter of a kilogram below. It should be as simple enough to bring it home down these last 30 laps. The plan is coming together. The plan is a simple one, and finishing on the soft tire, the pièce de résistance of the plan, as it will be on the fastest tire known to man. As we said, the fastest lap. Behold my genius, as Mick. We're gonna pretend we didn't see that, Mick. We're gonna pretend we didn't see that. And you're fine. You're looking really good for a potential seat at Red Bull, just saying. Alonso also feeling the pressure of a Red Bull scout, and is having less of a good time, as we now find ourselves deep into the top 5 already. Still with a major tire advantage over every single other person on the circuit. Love to see it. find ourselves well on our way to good points in the first round. And the master plan comes to fruition soon. As we near ever closer,
Advance the race position.
Sainz and Leclerc already going to
Sounds
softs
like someone's
with
locked
16 laps remaining. The fools. Don't they know their tires will be absolutely destroyed by the time this is over? All right, gentlemen, let's race. Turn up the temp a little bit, turn up the heat, and let's make some moves. Russell into stop. It looks as though Checo is coming in now for his soft tires, his much fresher soft tires than every other person on the circuit. Max 1 lap later also coming in for his final stop. We will be absolutely flying
To have been a lockup.
around here with 11 laps remaining, deep into the top 5, cementing ourselves into the top 5, and we are going to be unstoppable soon as we come down to single digits lap. A fastest lap of the race from Checo Perez, beating his teammate, by the way, in equal machinery. Checo, we gave him a lot of stuff about losing out to Max in qualifying, as well as both Ferraris, so this is a good result for the young lad. It just took a little bit of motivation to encourage the Mexican driver to come and show what he's got. Oh my God, the interval between Perez, or between us and Sainz, is 15 seconds, and the gap between Sainz and Leclerc is 22 seconds. My goodness. They're on 21 and 30% tires respectively. Holy. Wow, that, Jesus. Incredible. Oh, they're gonna fight side by side to the line. Almost to the line, where are we?
Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
Who's gonna do it? They're gonna go side by side across the line. Who's gonna get it done? Oh! Oh! At the line!
Check the flag.
Checo! Sniping! Max Verstappen at the line. Wow, what a race. Oh. The beauty in the art form. The perfect strategy. A solid P3, P4 finish in Bahrain.
It's really enjoyable to drive.
Lovely stuff. Sure, Ferrari got the better of us today, but that won't always be the case. As Checo absolutely snipes Max at the buzzer. Incredible stuff. Sure, Max lost a couple of positions, but a wonderfully done race nonetheless. Oh, good points. Look at the good point system. Oh, it's a beauty. We currently sit P2 in the constructors and Ps 3 and 4 in the driver's. What was the difference between these? 3 thousandths. Checo got him by 3 thousandths. Wow. Incredible stuff. A good result from the team. Good result from the team. As we'll continue now to the next round. Our helipad upgrade is complete. We're gonna go ahead and jump straight into the next one. Our helipad is done and dusted. In fact, let's just go ahead and bump that bad boy up to another one. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and take care of that right quick. Other than that, our suspension, we had a suspension manufactured. Oh, we had an upgrade. We had an upgrade we could have put on. See, this is a good thing we didn't do a suspension, because now we have one. We have one. We have one suspension. Checo, you beat Max in the last round, which means you get the new suspension. And we'll go ahead and make 5 more. I don't know. We only have so much time, so we're gonna emergency manufacture 5 more suspensions, so we can go ahead and throw it on both cars. And you know what? I don't think we actually do anything else. We can't. So that's our car update between these difficult. What do you mean a difficult race? That was a lovely done race. We competed. It was lovely. No issues whatsoever. Continue. I don't know what they could be talking about. Race preparation. All right, now that we have a couple of a qualifying session under our belt, I think it's safe to say we can get at least one driver into Q2 and at least one driver into Q3. You know, we're gonna take things slow, but I think we can do it. You know, I like the way we did it last time, so you know what? I think we're gonna go for it all here, but we're gonna be a little safe. 1 in the top 10 sounds pretty good to me. Once again, we're gonna take it nice and slow. We're gonna really ease into these. You know, we don't want to overpromise and under-deliver. That's really what you want to keep from happening. So you know what? We're gonna continue on to Jeddah here, and it's gonna be another lovely race weekend.
Formula One.
Alrighty then, as you would imagine, we are going to go ahead. Actually, you know what? A lovely opportunity for our lovely reserve driver to get some seat time. You know, we really appreciate what he does for us, and so we're going to get him a little bit of seat time here in FP1. And once again, you know, we're going to take care of all the media and the catering, and we're going to delegate once again for all practice sessions, and so we're just going to come back for qualifying and see how the team did to prepare for the race weekend. Max coming across quickest. We love to see that. 48%. 48%. We're both lovely. It seems as though they're done and are ready to go here in Saudi Arabia. You know what? I actually forgot I had a meeting to take, so we're gonna simulate Q1, and we'll be back for Q2. We don't even have to worry about it. As we said, don't even have to worry about it. We're through to Q2. Meeting done. We're gonna come back and ready to go for the next round. And so, you know, since this is my first qualifying round of the weekend, we're gonna treat it as though it was as if it was Q1.
Yep, radio check.
So we're gonna send our drivers out, and we're gonna see if we can save a set of softs. And so we're gonna see if we can get by with 1 qualifying lap each and save a set of softs for the race potentially, should we need it. So we'll go ahead, and they're both gonna get clean laps, so this honestly should work. As we do, we come across fast. There we go, Checo, faster than Leclerc. Immediately love to see that. And I think that is going to be us. We're going to get a little risky here in round 2. You know, we didn't have quite the finish that we were hoping around Bahrain. So we're going to get there. We can't just get rid of Checo immediately. We need to evaluate his worth to the team, compare him to Verstappen. He beat Max Verstappen in the first round of the season, and so really, if anything, he has a leg up on Max now. So realistically, we should be looking at potentially, if we're going to replace anyone at this point, it would be the reigning back-to-back world drivers champion Max Verstappen, which is very embarrassing for him as Leclerc goes faster than him, which is, we can't have that here. Once again, we only need 1 lap, so we are just going to start Q3. We're just going to wait. We only need 1 lap as we are just that good, and so we are going to be
radio check.
fast forwarding to the final lap of the session. You know, we need to keep all of our tires as fresh as possible should we need them for the race. So we're gonna wait. That way we only have to do 1 set of laps on every single set of tires, so that way we can have as fresh of tires as possible for a potential strategy when we get to that screen. So we'll see here. The only ones to not set a time, as you would imagine, I'm sure it's only going to go so well for everyone. We'll send everybody out. It looks as though Alonso is going to try something different and get caught up in as much traffic as humanly possible, aka just Checo. Things you hate to see. But as we make our way around Max Verstappen puts it on pole, beating the Ferraris for once, and Checo beats one, but loses to Leclerc by 1.5 tenths. Very unfortunate, Checo. Very unfortunate. But it will be a Max Verstappen pole position here in round 2. That is what we like to see. You know, this is what we were missing in round 1. This definitely makes up, I think, a little bit for his screw up. And once again, we're going to think outside the box. We are going to finish on the faster tire. And so we're going to start once again on the hards, because I think it worked very well the first time. And so once again, we're going to be starting on the hards. And of course, when you start on the hards, you need to do things a little bit differently. And so we are going maximum attack off the start, maximum push, maximum deploy, maximum pace. And of course, once again, because we are going to be pushing off the start like this, we are not going to be lowering the fuel. We are actually going to be keeping it exactly as it is, because they would expect us to add fuel with this strategy, but instead we're going to keep it exactly at the recommended 50 laps, the complete number of laps, and we're going to head to the race weekend just like this. And once again, we have to think a little bit differently if you want things to go the way you want it to.
Taking a look at Max Verstappen.
So let's see how it
We're now
goes.
moments away from this, the Saudi Arabian
The Saudi Arabian Grand Prix.
And it's lights
It is
out,
indeed
and
lights
away we
out.
go.
And away we go. Let's see who leads into turn 1. It will be Max. The plan worked. Maximum push, gentlemen. A maximum push. We should be absolutely flying. As we do. And Max immediately pulls a 1 second gap on Leclerc on medium tires on hards. It looks like unfortunately we are not the only ones who thought to get outside of the box in this one, as many of us find ourselves on the hard tire. But nonetheless, we find ourselves very much in the position to fly away in this one and come out beautiful stuff, beautiful things. As obviously it is now our race to lose. You obviously don't understand that we're doing what's right for Red Bull. We're going to be pulling away as much as possible, as fast as possible, trying to secure a win and the best possible results for Red Bull. So as you can clearly see by the strategies that we're employing, we will be doing so. As you can tell that using our superior strategy of run away from everyone, we are doing exactly what we need to do to make this strategy work.
Yeah, okay.
So we will continue pressing on.
DRS now active.
We will press on.
No, you DRS. No, you DRS.
To do everything. We are going to be maximum push the whole time. Not the whole time. We can't do the whole time. But to make the one stop work, we need as large a gap as possible to overcuts the potential one stoppers doing the reverse. And so as you can see, while we are sacrificing slightly on tires and fuel and DRS, it will be better for us in the long run. It will indeed be the best for us in the long run, as we will be nary a second slower later. I'm sure of it. As you can see here, our plan of having Checo hold up the Ferraris is working beautifully, especially into turn 1, where our refresh of the ERS will allow him to retake second place and allow him to run away with the position. At this point, we will relieve the ERS of duty. All right, how long can we keep it on maximum attack and realistically, like, survive? Tarry the thoughts. Tarry the thought, young British. You think we are succeeding at Red Bull, and we are in our own way. As once again you see the plan, the master plan. Are any of either of them? No, they're both on the mediums.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Now Checo finds himself deep undercover in the Ferrari's herd. They will accept him as one of their own and spill all of their secrets to me. He will be this is the master plan we had the whole time. We will allow him to integrate himself into their society, and he will learn all of their secrets. They will willingly hand over insider secrets of their development and strategy so that we may learn from them in the future and undermine them at any moment possible. You see as he jests with the other members of society.
Red Bull gained a place.
All right, now we speed it up. Now we speed it up. Damn, I tanked their tires, by the way. Tanked.
That's a lockup.
Zhou locking up. Just unacceptable at all levels, really.
Ferrari advance the race position.
Once again, Sainz operating under peak efficiency. Doing everything possible to make the most of everything. Wow. Oh wow. They're getting their tires back. What? Alright, this is gonna be fine. We did everything we could to hold off the scarlet fever of Ferrari. Alright, what else is going on? I mean, I forgot how like weird the leaderboard looks in season 1 because everyone's at their teams, and so I'm looking as like, oh, there's Alonso and Ocon still at Alpine. There's Norris and Ricardo still at McLaren. Gasly still in the AlphaTauri. Yuki's still in an AlphaTauri. Kevin Magnussen and Mick Schumacher are not winning well, Mick is not winning races in the championship leading car. Hamilton and P11, there's that. Russell's still in Mercedes, so it's a little. Leclerc still at Ferrari, that's a fun one. Look at the master plan coming together. Wow, this a crash. We don't bother ourselves with the
There's been a crash.
with the goings-ons of others. Alonso does crash into turn 13. Very interesting. I mean, realistically, at this point, the tires are going to hit a wall probably as we near the pit window. Hopefully, Sainz should catch Checo at that point.
Have a look up on the track.
Ricardo locking up. Not a very. Everyone that we scouted is not having a good moment, you know. Alonso, Ricardo, who else did we? Nico, obviously, we're not gonna see anything, but. Oh, Leclerc is caught and passed Checo, as has Leclerc, but Max still doing everything he can to hold on. Let's have some good. Let's have some good in laps, gentlemen. Some good in laps. Let's pick up the pace. Let's pick up the pace a little bit. Well, I thought you were supposed to be a world champion, so realistically, what was that? That's box. You know what? You as well, box.
We've just had a crash.
The master plan comes together now, as still down on fuel, still pushing tires. We find ourselves in prime position. The master plan. The master plan.
I think there's been contact on the track.
The master plan.
Safety car.
Uh-oh.
No, you DRS. No, you DRS.
This actually helps us tremendously. Oh, shocker. Kevin Magnussen out. Yuki Tsunoda with a penalty. Incredible stuff, really.
Just look after this tyre set though. Look after it.
Well, we now find ourselves with much better tires. Obviously, we needn't worry ourselves with ERS or fuel or saving tires under a safety car, as we never know when the safety car is going to come in. The safety car is trying to save Red Bull. Maybe it is a conspiracy. Maybe it really is a conspiracy. Wow, they have full ERS.
Got a safety car in this lap.
Safety car is in this lap as we now find ourselves hot on the tail. Luckily, making up the 15 second, 8 to 10, 15 second gap ahead that there was to Ferrari until said safety car on the laps we were planning on pitting. So there is that. With nary 11 laps remaining, we now have a wonderful opportunity here, gentlemen, to
DRS enabled.
win the race. So there's that.
Look like a clean lap there as well, mate.
I suppose that is absolutely the plan. Hello? My game keeps minimizing out of nowhere and I don't know why.
Red Bull moved up.
As we see now, young Max Verstappen leading the Grand Prix.
Red Bull gained a place.
You know, Max, we really need to make sure we have that kilogram of fuel that the FAA requires at the end of a race. So we really need to get above that 1 kilogram mark. If you could do that for us, that would be lovely. Ooh, look at making P12, by the way. Young Nicholas could be on for points. Would be a lovely moment for him in his bid for a Red Bull seat. You know what? We have four laps remaining, so you might as well just keep saving fuel. We're really worried. You know, only 7 kilograms of fuel left. Really, you know, we need to save the life on the ERS. It's only round 2, so save the life of your ERS. It's vitally important.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
All right, the master plan has been achieved. You may resume your normal driving as we start the final lap of the Grand Prix. Oh God! Oh, what a! Oh, it's a 1-2.
Checkered flag.
We made up for our mistakes in Bahrain by getting a 1-2 in Saudi.
Race. Excellent job.
What a lovely result. What a perfect result. What a lovely thing. As Charles actually still leads the drivers by 2 points. Lovely. We do both pass Carlos Sainz, and Red Bull overtakes Ferrari to lead by 2 points. This is exactly what we wanted. This is precisely what we wanted. $3.8 million. They give these guys $3.8 million, $3.9 million almost, to finish first or second. Well, first for Max, second for Checo. What are these contracts? We got 300K. That's what we got. We might have to offload one of these guys just to actually be able to get money. What is this? What is the actual world? Alright, so I think I'm gonna upload these in 2 race increments. So we now need to actually do an intro for the next episode. Okay, especially because we're just kind of flying through these because I don't think it really matters. Back again at the head of Red Bull Racing, coming off of a dominant win over the field in Saudi Arabia. We head now to Australia for the Albert Park Circuit, the Australian Grand Prix. We have some things coming in soon. Our facility upgrade is going to come in, as well as our side pods design, our first upgrade that came from us. Our boardroom is also upgraded, which is lovely because we spend a lot of time in there when we're back at the factory. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade that once more. We really enjoy having, you know, the nicest space for us to work in while we're back at home. So we will continue on for that. We also have $33 million because they give you a bunch of money up front, and then apparently at the end of races you get nothing. Our side pod design is complete, as we saw in the last one. This is our side pod. This is specifically designed for reliability and maximum engine cooling. And so we're going to be making 5 of these, and we don't want to spend too much money. And so we're going to be doing normal speed on these. And so there is that. So we're going to have that eventually, not for this weekend with only 8 days, unfortunately, but we will have it for the next round more than likely. So other than that, we can continue on. Our helipad upgrade is complete. And of course, it wouldn't be an F122 save if we did not have a maxed out helipad, which we do now. Let's see, what else could we possibly do? Weekly income, you know, that's just, we have other more important things going on. Weather center, you know, we know what the weather is. We have eyes, we can look outside. Hospitality area, team attractiveness. We already know we're an attractive team. We have self-confidence. I don't think we are in the position to do many car development facilities. What about staff facilities? We could do, actually the scouting department is probably the most important thing, so we'll leave the builders focused on that, but we will continue on now to the race setup prep day. Once again, I think we can do pretty good. We're going to be 2 drivers in the top 2, and we're going to do one driver into Q2, but 2 in the top 2. Obviously, finish position, we are feeling very confident. We know we did 1 in the top 10 last time. I think we can do 2 in the top 10 this time. I think we're going to be pretty okay with that, and these are still going. But for now, to the race weekend. Guys, Saudi did not go to plan. Saudi, we were supposed to tank and lose it right at the end, but it did not go that way. We will once again give our lovely reserve driver some seat time, and again we will obviously be taking care of other things and delegating practice responsibilities to the race engineers and such on, so forth and so on.
Our race weekend continues.
Charles putting up a bigger fight than we would hope for. But it doesn't matter. We move now to race day. Qualifying day. Race day is tomorrow. We are gonna simulate Q1 because I can't be bothered. We're gonna, you know what? Whatever. Like we're just gonna sim qualifying. You know, we are a well-oiled machine. P3 and 4. Oh, where's the lack of pace all of a sudden coming from? This just proves that I should be doing Q3. I think we will be doing Q3 from now on because obviously I can't leave them to their own devices. Now, obviously, the 2-stop in Australia is obviously the move. But what they don't understand is the longer that you can spend on the faster tire, the better. And so we're going to be stretching out our 2 medium stints and really limiting our time on the slowest tire. So we're going to be doing a medium hard medium strategy for Max, and I think we're actually going to do the same thing. No, we're not. We are going to do a medium. We're going to split strategies for the first time. We're going to do a medium hard for Checo. Or we finished on the hards. Rain? No, okay. I love it. So we learned last time that we really should be putting, oh, we're already at pretty much max. Yeah, we'll put it at the max. we'll actually put in the max, but we're gonna mix things up a little bit. Obviously, we need to save as much fuel and tires for the long run, so we're gonna leave everything exactly as it goes. Yep, we're doing it just like this. Let's go to the Australian Grand Prix.
It's a somewhat... Get ready for the Australian Grand Prix.
The Ferrari front row lockout hurts my soul, but I know in the long run we will succeed.
Lights out, and away we go.
As we do a tire check, everybody on the medium except for Mick and Stroll. Great outside of the box thinkers over there. You really got to commend them for their bold strategy choices. As Perez and Bottas are apparently fighting off of Rip. This is going to be a lovely day for track position and spending as little time on the hard tire as possible. As we come to finish the first lap, we remain Checo actually with the fastest lap of the race. That's a very interesting result. As we already find ourselves
DRS enabled.
pulling away from the rest of the pack, leaving everything exactly on standard everything. We really need a good idea of what the pace looks like if we don't touch anything. Obviously doing well enough
Okay, that was a purple lap. I'll let you know if the situation changes.
to hold on to the current status quo. Checo failing a little bit on pace, unfortunately. This will be noted in his file and will be discussed in the debrief post-race. It looks as though Max has settled into his master plan of biding his time and letting the Ferraris make their own mistakes, as they are wont to do, and then he will be there to pounce and take advantage. I could give full attention now. He was on FIFA. Let's go. You know, FIFA has been on sale a couple of times like recently, and I've really thought about buying it, but I can't remember the last FIFA game I played, and I didn't want to I don't know how much I would actually play it, but it was tempting because it was on sale. That sounds just like a day. I'm just speaking about the lovely team that is Red Bull Racing. Look at that. The master plan comes to fruition. Without doing a single thing in a single overtake on the circuit, we have taken one position each. Now it is a double podium as of right now for Red Bull. Leclerc's doing the one stop. You hate football, but the boys play it, so you gotta join that. Same with Warzone. You hate it, but the lads play it. Fair. Honestly, I only play Warzone with other people. But even then, I didn't really get into Warzone 1 too much. And was pretty okay not playing it. I enjoyed FIFA as a kid, mainly just because soccer in America is what it is. It's probably the nicest way to put it. But you know, I did enjoy it, and I think I might get the next one just for fun. Sean, welcome in. Replaying the Assassin's Creeds. I've been wanting to play a lot of the old Assassin's Creeds recently.
Box and pick confirm, please, Max. Box and pick confirm.
Well, Sean, welcome in to the third round of our new series that we're starting, mainly because we're very behind from YouTube's perspective on Haas, and so we're starting a new series where we take control of the Red Bull Racing team and taking a step out of the game. We're trying to see how far into the game we can get before we get fired. We are trying to how you might say destroy them from the inside out.
Okay.
And so we're trying to see what that looks like. And honestly, it's another great way to push the different ways to play the game by and see how it goes. The streamer who didn't ask and save Ricardo and doing it was a total domination season 6 and only 1 out of 22 races, neither Ricardo doing one. Yeah, that's kind of the other reasons. Realistically, Haas is probably going to be dominating in my other save, and so I'm also giving it a bit of a break from that. And it's fun to go back to season 1. And burnt out, let's be honest, it does get a little boring on the same team. Hope the next game other teams can try and push. Yeah, I would love in the next game if you could jump teams. That would be lovely. And yeah, I think I was feeling a little burnout from so much Haas, especially the way, no spoilers, but the way the season finished. I mean, we had the championship locked up like pretty quickly, honestly. And so like the last handful of like the last bits of races were really not that exciting. As Max goes back to the faster tire, minimalizing the amount of time spent on the hard tire, we now find ourselves on the hunt and actually undercutting signs, actually. Which is incredible. As Checo will come through to finish his his second stint on mediums, and he'll be going to the hards. Unfortunately, we had to separate strategies a little bit, so he'll be finishing on the hards. So we will come in and stop this lap, Checo. We will stop this lap for hards. And Max has made his way up into P2 because of course he has. It's gonna be harder than I thought because Max just has pace and Checo's fine. The car is just super good. But we're gonna have upgrades coming soon, and the AI also will be bringing upgrades, so we'll be ready. Once they do come. I mean, this has been a pretty boring race, to be honest. Somehow on this strategy, Max is gonna get P2 clearing away. I guess he'll battle with signs, but like he's getting a podium clearing away with Checo 18 seconds on this strategy. Like, what is this? He has 30 seconds behind him to Hamilton. It's just in my blood. I couldn't lose a race on purpose if I tried. Yeah, he's gonna get, yeah, he's getting second. He moved up a position on that strategy and got a second on the podium, and Perez finished exactly where he started.
Okay, that's the checkered flag.
What in the world is happening?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? We saved $3.9 million because Max didn't win and Checo didn't get second or above. So this was a strategic call for us to save money, as Charles still leads the drivers. Somehow Ferrari re-overtake us, unfortunately. Oh, so sad. Checo gets a dev point. We will certainly take care of that one, Checo. We do lose $69,000. Nice. But we do get $5.5 million, so there is that. That's how we get our money. We just have to make sure we don't get first or second. Regulation vote already. That seems fast. All of our scouts came in. We'll take a peek at all of these later. Our regulation votes. Minor, what is it? We are proposing new minor technical changes. It's either do we want low speed wing changes or high speed wing changes. You know, I think we are a little too good everywhere. So if we just slow everyone down, then that'll be the best for everyone, because we'll be able to overtake them with our sheer strategy and skill. So there is that. But we head now to the Autodromo Internazionale Enzo Guidino Ferrari. Such a long name. We can design a new component. We did have our side pods come in. We are going to go ahead. Once again, another thing that we really need to keep an eye on. Our brake cooling is currently only the third best on the grid. So we do, even though we don't have any hours to use, we're going to go ahead, optimize cooling. Obviously, we don't need anything else. Just cooling. Just cooling. Just cooling. And we will be rushing this one just like the others. We need it to be done ASAP. Yes, or just Imola, obviously. But it doesn't say Imola. It says Autodromo Internazionale Enzo Guidino Ferrari. That's what it says. Oh, Checo has a dev point. Checo, what do you need, my guy? Besides pace, skill, goodness. You know what? I think we really need to boost. I think we really need, yeah, I think your adaptability needs a little bit of work. Just saying. No offense. We're just saying. How much longer is on your contract? 3 years on his contract, by the way. 3 years, by the way. Max, what's your contract? Like 5 years even. $58 million to get rid of, oh, not yet. Not yet. You know what? I think we need to look towards the future. Oh, let's go super early. Oh, let's go super early. Let's go super early. Yeah, we gotta get all of these youngsters. You know, we have a long time before we have to replace the face of Red Bull Race. Look at this. We are gonna work on it. We're scouting potential replacements right now. We just started. We're gonna do it in-house. It's gonna be fine. Oliver Behrman would be a lovely reserve driver. That's all I'm saying. Car part research unlocked already. We know we really got to make sure we're researching for next season. You know, we really got to make sure. Minor technical changes. The majority of, what was it? Changes past high speed. That's what we voted for. Lovely. Speak of the devil. You know, we're already scouting and we're way ahead of you. That's why we're the boss here. Whatever, just everything. Sure. Do everything. Just do everything. Do it.
The hills of Tuscany.
I hope these 2 races per episode work. Oh, a rainy day at Imola, huh? Once again, a lovely opportunity to get our reserve driver some seat time. Lovely opportunities abound.
With the third and final.
You know, our race engineers are just not up to snuff. I can't be bothered to do qualifying. They know what they're doing. If they have the pace, they'll have the pace. They can't even beat a Ferrari. Neither of them can beat a Ferrari, and they're costing us money.
The grid is packed, so there's
electricity in the air. What a lovely opportunity for a no stop. Thoughts? All right, how about we adapt this to stop? The third medium stint. You know what? I think there's potential here. Maybe even another one. Imagine how fast we'll be. We're gonna have the freshest tires the grid's ever seen. Look at that. Every single one is we're gonna be so fresh, so clean. Should we see what this looks like? Will they fire us on the spot if we do this? How about we do it? Nah. They will definitely fire us on the spot if we 4-stop. Yeah, whatever. You know, sometimes you really got to push the boundaries of what's possible in Formula One. Obviously, we got to put in the maximum fuel for that. Gonna be a lot of stopping and starting, so we need the maximum fuel. What is this? Somehow this is still gonna work out, you know? Somehow this is still gonna work. Whatever, let's have fun.
a somewhat overcast day for the drivers.
We're round 4 into season 1, and we're already devolving into utter nonsense.
Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
We're devolving into literal utter nonsense already. He's literally stopping in 6 laps. I mean, do we at least give him like
It's a race position gained.
the
from
opportunity to like actually get in the lead? And has left chat, fair. Sheesh. Oh, they're going side by side down the main street. Oh, he doesn't have the pace. Oh, that's right.
Ferrari
Yes.
just gained a place.
I don't know. I think there's potential here, you know? There's potential. Somehow he's still gonna get points for this. I guarantee it, by the way. So there's gonna be a safety car like right here or like right here. That's somehow gonna like save the whole race. Let's speed this up. There's no point in beating around the bush. I mean, these two are flying. Leclerc is just flying.
Caution on the back three.
Yes, we have entered your first pit window, Max. We have entered your first pit window. Leclerc started on. He started on the mediums. We're just setting fastest laps after fastest laps, apparently. All right, Max. Box.
We will box this lap, please.
We will box this lap, Max. We will indeed box this lap. We're gonna give him every opportunity to like. Where does he come out? Oh, look at that lovely gap that we slotted him right into behind the Aston Martins, by the way. We're really gonna test Max Verstappen's natural overtaking ability in this game on this strategy. He's already moved up into P14. He's already left that entire back group in the dust. We're thinking about it. You know, we're thinking about it. He sets a fastest lap. He's already caught the McLarens. We need to talk. What about this lovely bit of strategy we're doing? Oh, the undercut, the major undercut. 3 days. Yes, 3 days till the hospital. So excited. I am so excited. I'm 100% making sure I'm working from home that day, and I'm going to record a reaction to it live to put up on the tube, because my goodness, I'm so excited. If they come out with a black and red Haas for next year, I'm going to just lose my mind. 100% out of my mind, just gonzo. AlphaTauri signing off. Yeah, I saw that. I have no idea like what Orlen is, or like what impacts they'll have, or like what that really means, but I saw that. Give me more details. Oh, as a title sponsor, right? What's Orlen? Let's find out. We have a few laps until Max's next stop. Orlen, powering the future and sustainability. That makes sense. La la la. See the issue? All in with Orlen. Excited to welcome me and Orlen as our new principal partner. What's the issue? Is it that I don't understand. Wait a second. Wait, is that their... Oh. I see. I understand now. How will that work? Are they just not anymore? They jumped from Alfa Romeo to AlphaTauri, yeah. That... I wonder if they jumped ship because obviously like Sauber is like kind of really up in the air right now. And so I'm wondering if that has anything to do with it. Just the simple fact that it's just like, maybe they have a new one called Stake. Is that like the gambling site Stake or a different Stake? Yeah, it's Alpha's final season too, so that's what I'm saying. Like, Why are you putting me on used mediums when I can use new mediums? Alright, Max, we will box this lap. Look at this lovely gap we're gonna slot into. Right there. Perfect. Right in between the Alpha Tauri and the Alpine. You believe? Yeah. They also that. Checo! What are you doing, man? You've made 0 stops to Max's 3 already, and you're locking up already? How dare you, good sir? In the bin. Yeah, I don't think Stake will probably be around forever. This feels like another crypto sponsor that we'll be talking about in a little bit to uh-oh. Verstappen running wide. He's already back into the top 10, by the way. He's already entered his final pit window. He's all right, Checo. Box. Black and red Haas, dude. A black and red Haas would be so good. All right, Max. Last stop.
Box and pit confirm, please.
Go ahead, box and pit confirm from me, Max, please. Thank you very much. Look at the lovely gap we're about to. We've been lapped. We've been lapped in P9. Also, I told you he was definitely getting points, by the way, right? He was definitely getting points no matter what. We just had Max Verstappen stop 4 times, going from softs to mediums to hards to mediums to hards, and he's gonna get points. And he just set the fastest lap on new hards. Who broke this in? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it is Imola. Imola isn't exactly the tightest racing circuit of the calendar. The field gets pretty spread out, and if you have pace, like you just have pace, like it's just kind of how it goes. So I don't think we should be too surprised, but at the same time, we've left Checo alone, and Checo's just been quietly in P3. We made Max stop 4 times, and he's just in P8, like just living his life. Can we catch Alonso? Can we catch him? Let's find out. The answer is definitely. Because we're now less than 2 seconds, less than 1 second.
For info, Max, we are fuel limited.
Come on, get back in the green. Thank you. Max is gonna get P7.
For info, we are fuel limited.
That's Leclerc. Charles Leclerc is today's winner.
Woo! We just made Max Verstappen. This is gonna be harder than I thought. It's gonna be a lot harder than we thought. We made Max Verstappen stop 4 times, and he's still got P7. What in the world? That's gross. That's absolutely horrific. Oh, Max gets a dev point. Lovely. We'll be sure to take care of that. I didn't even look. That's how upset I am that happened. New underfloor. Let's go. All right. Immediately into the next one. Dude, we're gonna be able to record episodes like nobody's business doing this way, because we can just speed run everything. 11 days to round 5. And we saw the impossible happen in Imola, where we made Max stop 4 times on a whim, and he still got points. So in light of that, he does have a dev point. We will be putting it into his, how do you throw development, because it just makes something better. Adaptability. Sure. Sebastian, you also have one. Congratulations, your adaptability also is going just like that. Our new underfloor is done. Yeah, obviously we'll be making plenty of these. No rush though, no rush. That was the intro. That's why I'm going for it. It's fine. What do you mean a difficult race? That was the most impressive thing I've ever seen. How are you going to call that a difficult race and a disappointing finish when that was the most impressive thing I've ever seen? Max Verstappen started from what, third? Stopped 4 times onto 5 tire stints and got 7th. That's impressive. That's very impressive. Hey, our new suspension is complete. I know you just did one for us, so we're gonna take the time. Again, no rush. I think a new ATR period starts, yeah, in 4 days. So we'll continue on. Ford confidence check-in, they are satisfied. Okay. We're still really good. Has no one been improving? Oh no, his gearbox is in poor condition. Oh no. Anyway, what we are gonna do, we have a new thing we can do. Once again, as you can see, obvious. Just keep doing side pods and suspensions. Can we do that? Is that allowed? Can we just keep doing? Can we just keep doing side pods and suspensions? Is that okay? Trusted. We're doing side pods. We're gonna have so many side pods. Yep, once again, engine cooling maximum. We need it ASAP. If we could do another one, we'll do... We'll do a front wing. We'll be nice, we'll do a front wing. Obviously though, we're the most worried about cooling. Obviously, the only thing, and airflow sensitivity, and airflow and brake cooling. That's it. That's it. Obviously, we need that right now. So, dude, our suspension is going to be the talk of the town. Does any of these people have dev points? All right, what's the useless? Obviously, we need rear wings. We're going to be making a lot of rear wings. You know, his specialty is going to be rear wings, and your specialty is going to obviously be cooling. If we can really just nail down and corner the market on cooling, we'll be flying. How's the pit crew doing? 78% on wing adjustments. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Continue on. Our boardroom upgrade is complete. We'll go ahead and we'll just top that out. 2.5 million. Go ahead. Go right ahead. Go right ahead. Continue. Race prep. Yep. I'm just can't be bothered. Those are going. Can't be bothered. We're gonna win. It's as simple as that. We're going to succeed. Oh, can we talk about the changes to the Miami that they're making in real life? And by changes to Miami they're making in real life, I mean they're moving the paddock to inside the football stadium. Wait. How dare I? I've been promising this man, he's been getting so much seat time. How could I differ? Yeah, it seems so far away, right? Like getting from there to getting from in there to out to this just feels like it's gonna be so far away and just so crazy. Obviously good enough to get through Miami. Obviously good enough to get through Miami. They know what they need to do in qualifying. It's fine. But yeah, what they say, the no changes to the actual track, but they're gonna move the paddock to inside the stadium.
Welcome to race day.
Which seems wild to me. Yeah, I don't know. We're just gonna kind of pick one. One stop for Checo. Actually, we'll do the opposite. We'll do this one for Checo. We'll do this one for Max, and we'll just go. Spain very likely to not be running Final Chicane. Yes, I saw lots of talk about that one. I think everybody is in for that.
It's the Miami Grand Prix. It's lights out.
Like absolutely
and
everybody is into the idea of getting rid of the Final Chicane at Spain.
Moved up a place.
Perez losing out to Hamilton? Imagine. Tire check.
DRS enabled.
Signs on the hards. Either hards or mediums. No softs. I'm disappointed in myself. I should have given strategy a little bit more thought. We probably could have come up with something slightly more interesting.
Okay, that was a purple lap. I'll let you know if the situation changes.
Stop. It's 57 laps of Miami. You think I want to watch all of it? No. Once again, Max Verstappen leading out of nowhere until now. Leclerc all of a sudden flying. Yeah, let's see. Get rid of this chicane. Literally just get rid of this chicane. I think Miami gets a lot better. I think you just literally get rid of this chicane, just even this out. Or like even just make this tighter and so you can run straight.
Looked like a clean lap there as well, mate.
I think that's so much better. Yo, Checo, you just ain't got the pace, my dude. You're losing out to a Hamilton. You love the Miami layout? Nah, get rid of this chicane, you're good to go. What are you talking about? The Fake Harbor was great. It really brought a sense of Monaco to the United States. You know, the plyboard with vinyl put over it. You didn't like that? What are you talking about?
I think someone's run wide.
Oh no, minor gearbox wear. Whoever could have predicted such a thing? Certainly couldn't have been us. Certainly not.
Red Bull moved up.
Yeah, Johnny Herbert and Paul di Resta are no longer on the Sky Sport or the Sky F1 team or whatever they call it. I saw a lot of discourse about how basically everyone was like, you know, Seb leaves and all of a sudden they're just no longer around. We'll take it. I don't think I saw a single person that was disappointed by that. I think is the safest way to put that. Honestly, I don't think I've been around long enough to really form that big of an opinion on them. But at the same time, it's like, sure, everyone seems excited about it. So who am I to, like, you know, ruin people's fun? All right, Max, you'll be boxing the hards this lap. Right. Okay, I have heard a lot of people talk about that, where they're very biased and like very like much like that. So I do get that. All right, Checo, you're going to box this lap.
The box, Checo, box.
Max is still P2. What is happening? He's about to be P1. He's about to be winning. We successfully undercut everyone. What is going on? Sainz is winning again. What's going on? What happened? Sainz undercut us. I don't know, man. I'm literally not touching anything. It's like I'm really trying not to like lose on purpose, but at the same time, Red Bull apparently is just that good. But I guess that's kind of the whole point of this series, right? It's not going to happen immediately if we're not, you know, purposefully trying to run them into the dirt. So, you know what? Sometimes we're just going to have good results sometimes, unfortunately. And by good results, we mean lose to Ferrari. But I think by season 2, we'll be flying. Down the order, I should mean. Hopefully by the, oh my God. Hopefully by the end of season 2, we'll start to see the big differences between us and everyone else. But as of right now, things are going well, except for the fact that Checo's 14 seconds behind Max on faster tires. Not and like losing time. Where is he? Oh, I guess to be fair, he's not really getting pulled along by DRS as much. So there is that. Checo's about to box again. All right, Checo, box. A lovely bit of kit. Fresh tires for the final 13 laps. I'm wondering if we could have stretched it a little longer and gone to softs. Not that we would have a set of softs. Kevin Magnussen in the top 10, ladies and gentlemen. We won't have to talk about Mick. Mick is surviving, we can say. Honestly, this has been a pretty boring race. Not a whole lot's really happened. I think I spoiled myself by giving Max a 4-stop in Imola, and it kind of really ruined me because he actually managed to pull it off. And so running just a 1-stop for him in Miami seems easy. I don't know. I think I ruined the series already by giving him just the most absurd strategy I've ever seen, and he still manages to get 7th. And then Checo, we just kind of left alone, and he got 4th. He got exactly where he started and just didn't do anything.
DRS
Safety
disabled.
car.
DRS disabled.
There's like 3 laps left.
Safety car.
Obviously, we boxed for softs. Both drivers box for softs. Obviously, we're not going to have an Abu Dhabi 2021 situation where we're not going to be on the fastest tire possible. George Russell, get in the bin. Obviously, this is how it's always meant to be. We box for softs. Wow, we still come out P3 and P5. What is happening? Anyone else box? No one else box. Max, I think this is going to end under a safety car. How many laps left? It's going to end under a safety car. It's actually going to end under a safety car. What is happening?
Okay, final lap.
We end. The only thing I did is I lost Max 2nd and I lost Checo 4th. That's all I did by boxing there. And honestly, if we did have 1 lap of racing, we might have gotten 1st or 4th or 2nd. But we're gonna end under a safety car for the first time this series, and only the 2nd time that I've ever seen. I mean, okay, cool. It's gonna, yeah, sweet. Yeah, we end under a safety lap. Under a safety car. Wild. What is that? I don't even get an opportunity to throw because we... Max gets another podium. Good job, Max. Oh no, guys. Ferrari's really pulling away from us. Yeah, that's only the 2nd time I've ever ended under a safety car in this game. Oh, sorry. Technically, we ended under green flag running. So technically, we didn't end under a safety car. You actually had a red flag in a race? Wild. Oh no, we lost $66,000 again. Man, really gotta do better about that. Immediately, 11 days from now, Barcelona, Catalunya with the best final chicane I've ever seen. Stop saying it was a difficult race. We ended under a safety car. We all know how that works. We were supposed to win. Why can I not? Cannot be contracted to race in a Formula 1 team until they're over 18. Bull. I don't believe you. All right, who's the oldest drivers on the grid? Kubica. Fine. These guys are definitely over. These guys are definitely over 18. Even though some of these would actually be like good choices. I don't know who this is, but he's 31 years old. A lot of scouting completed. Oh no, not the gearbox. Anyway, don't we have like a bunch of like other stuff? Yeah, we do. Putting on new stuff. I didn't even put on. Hey, you remember the underfloor I made like forever ago? Yeah, I apparently like just put that on. Fun. This is gonna be fun, fun, fun. Dude, our engine and brake cooling is gonna be chef's kiss. Orlin is Kubitz's sponsor. So you're saying there's a potential collaboration going on, huh? Ding ding. I'm literally just like at this point just mess me up, you know. 2 in the top. 2 in the top 15, just another cool 1.2. 2 in the top 6 for 5 times in a row. Sure. Spain. Honestly, I think I like this series a lot more right now because I'm literally, this is like pure stream of consciousness out into video form. Oh, stop practicing. Stop. Like with Haas, I'm trying to like take it semi-seriously, trying to like have the sections, you know, do the pre-race stuff, do your race prep, go to practice, go to do qualifying, talk it out, talk what's happening. But here I'm just like, whatever. Who cares? Spain. My transition from pre-race to race was just me going Spain. Damn, they still did good. All right, we're gonna put in a new set of components. Yours is fine. Just gonna keep going. I forgot to give our reserve driver some seat time. That's unfortunate. That's my bad, my guy. That's my bad. Simulation. How did we do? How did we do? I would love to know. Whoa! Pole position! Pole position, Max Verstappen. Checo still can't qualify higher than P4. But Max on pole once again. It's the new side pods.
It's time for the final touches here on the grid.
It's the new side pods, you know? The superior engine cooling. Really coming in clutch now. Alright, what's the most messed up strategy we could do here? Rain? No. Yeah, but then I gotta do practice sessions. That's why I'm just like winging it. Alright. How about a soft, medium? Can we make that work? How far do we need to go for this? There's actually a world in which we can make that work. At the end of FP3, you can change. True. That's actually true. I like it. The soft, medium. And we'll just do the bang opposite, medium, soft for Checo. Easy game. They keep giving us maximum fuel. What am I supposed to do with maximum fuel? How am I supposed to give them way too much fuel if they keep giving me maximum fuel?
One of the oldest races on the Formula One calendar.
Let's go. Ferrari throwing on the mediums. Imagine. I see a hard. See a set of hards. Joe on the hards. Wow, Ferrari with an absolutely horrific start. Leclerc with an absolute stinker.
It's a race position gained for Mercedes.
All right, and now we do this. Yo, these episodes are gonna be like 15 minutes long. Not really. They're probably gonna end up somewhere close to 30 minutes long. But at the same time,
DRS is enabled.
This is way better because Max immediately pulled 2 seconds on everyone else. Bottas in the bin. Leclerc in the bin.
Like a spin.
Leclerc in le bin.
Is that a lockup?
Leclerc locks up into turn 9. Not where you want to lock up there, Charles. Seb. We got to get Seb out of that Aston Martin, by the way. We got to. Gotta get him out of there. I think we scouted him. I think at the beginning of the next episode we might take a peek at Seb's. Oh Mick.
Was that a crash?
Big brain.
Cars, I think.
All right, Audi's coming in 2026, right? Obviously, they're going to want some German influence. What if we
Clean lap there as well, mate.
go ahead and just preview the 2026 IRL team up of Sebastian Vettel and Mick Schumacher, but at Red Bull right now? I think this would be good for the brand. I think this could work. The German chemistry, it's like FIFA. We were talking about it earlier. It's like FIFA. It's like the chemistry. They're just gonna work so well with each other. The only problem is Max's contract is $1 billion. It's $1 bajillion, legitimately $1 bajillion. No, I know Seb won't come out of retirement, but that was like everyone's hope when he announced his retirement. But imagine if he did, though. But imagine if he did, though. If he did, then everyone would love him. All right, Max, box for another set of softs, please. Checo, let's keep going.
Box and pit confirm.
Wow, this strategy might actually be goated because we're flying. Oh, right behind Hamilton. Dang it. I mean, oh no. Oh, all part of the master plan. He's already flying by them. It's crazy. He's so
That
fast.
was a purple lap. I'll let you know if the situation changes.
9 stops. He's so fast. Max Verstappen, OP in F1 Manager 22? Question mark? Question mark? Question mark? New title, clickbait thumbnail. Million views, famous. Buy a Lamborghini. I've made it. He's already back up into net P1, and he's catching Checo by 1 million seconds a lap. Checo's still coming. This is the most dominating win I've ever seen. This is the most dominating win I've ever seen. We might never lose. The new side pods are goated. Actually, though, the new side pods are actually goated. Our brake cooling and engine cooling are so good that everything else is perfect. Max is already lapped up to P14. And he's catching Danny Rick. Yellow flag for Whomst. For Whomst does the belt toll. Ocon. Oh. Whatever. Competitor crash. Uh-oh. No safety car, though. All right. All right. Box. Like, the only way this is going to work any kind of relatively quickly is if I start purposefully throwing, but that's like the one thing on the series I don't want to do, which I guess can work. You know, we can really stretch this out and see how long we can go, but we're flying. The side pods and the suspension is goated. That's all you need, apparently. And, you know, to be in a Red Bull and have Max Verstappen and Checo Perez on your team. Apparently that's all you need. Apparently that's legitimately it.
Seems to have been a lockup.
Oh, Latifi. Just retire. That's why you mentioned the setups. Yeah, we might start playing around with that a little bit more. You know, the qualifying pace just hasn't been there, so we might have to take a more hands-on approach with the setups. So I think starting next episode in Monaco, we're gonna take a more hands-on approach with our lead engineers and see if we can, you know, really take it up a notch in the long run. So, you know. Checo, your pit window has arrived. All right, Checo, we're gonna go with a massive undercut to everyone. Box this lap. Also, it'll get you some clean air, so that actually is not that bad. He's gonna have an enormous amount. Look at all these blue flags he's gonna have. Incredible. Max is lapped up to P7, by the way. We're flying.
That is the purple lap for now.
Checo is now 19 seconds behind.
Copy.
Max is lapped up through P7. Where is Leclerc? Oh my goodness, he's about to be able to see him. Goated, yeah, like this is not how this is supposed to go. But I also don't know what I really expected. Like, you can really only do too much when you're not trying to overtly destroy an F1 team from the inside out. He's about to double lap Latifi. He has tripled up Latifi, by the way. Latifi is +3 laps. Mick is +2 laps, but we're not looking at that. Don't look at it. Albon also +2. Stroll, Seb. We're gonna get him out of there. Don't worry about it. And we have a lot of money. We need to take a look at Seb's contract after this. We'll do that before Monaco, and we'll see what we can make happen. He's gonna win by a million, an actual million. Where's Yuki? Yuki is way up here, but this is absurd. Checo is 47 seconds behind.
Okay, final lap.
49 seconds behind. The GOAT Tiffy is gonna finish +3 laps.
Max Verstappen over the finish
Contract
line.
ends. Oh, okay. So yeah, it probably won't be that much. So I mean, the bulk of it is definitely gonna be buying out Checo. What a wild race. Who knew side pods and suspension could be that OP? 49 seconds from P2 to P3. Absurd. Absurd. Oh, and we're gonna lose $4 million. Let's go. We still made 2 million from something. The qualifying position streak came in. We still made 2 million, but it's hard to throw apparently. All right, back again. Circuit de Monaco, and it's time for a change. We need to take a look at this. Only 18 million. We got that. Where are you, my boy? Are you interested? Imagine. Imagine. 2 seasons. Seb deserves the world. Seb, how about 2 seasons, $20 million? Your bonus threshold will be second. How do you feel about that? Oh, he's thinking about retiring soon. Let's go. Sebastian Vettel. Welcome back to Red Bull Racing. Let's go. Let's go. He's back. He's back. Let's go. Seb, have we told you about our goated engine cooling? Can I interest you in a goated engine cooling? Let's go. Huge. Scouting department upgraded. Welcome, Sebastian Vettel. Let's go. Our scouting department can use another upgrade. What does it even get you? Just get you more scouts. Do we have to hire more scouts? Oh, we do have to hire more scouts. There we go. We have 5 scouts now. Let's just scout more people just because we can. You got glasses. I like your glasses. I like the cut of your jib. I can't scout. Oh, I have no scouts available. That'll do it. Continue. Underfloor completed. Our new side pods. Let's go. We still have $23 million, by the way. Continue. Race prep. This is Monaco. This is the granddaddy of them all. Obviously, the 9-stop will be implemented. Do we actually have any other? No. What am I doing? Do we have? We do not. No, we do not. No new components for Monaco. Let's do it. Monaco race weekend. All right, we have an understanding of what we're about to do.
Cars have been racing.
This is now a double series from here on. Sebastian Vettel gets every opportunity to succeed, including having practice components. And I'm gonna do it. I told myself I wasn't gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it. We're gonna give our boy the maximum amount of chance. You read my mind. This is now a dueling series. Perfect. Go forth, my son. Go forth.
Hello and thank
Circuit de Monaco arrives. Sebastian, only P7. He needs to get used to the car. 97%. My goodness. We have to remember that Seb got P7 with bad components. So with good components, he should be flying. All right. 55% confidence for you, Max. Lovely stuff. It'd be a shame if something happened to it. You know, I think 0 front wing, 0 rear wing, 0, just that. No, that. Thoughts? All right, Max, you know, I spent a lot of time studying the art of the setup. You saw what we were able to do for Seb, and I think we can do better. I think we can do better, and I think we shall. Let's do it. I know it's qualifying, and I know it's a new setup, but you're a double world champion. I guess a single world champion in this instance. You are, in an alternate universe in reality, a double world champion. I think you can make it work. Let's go to qualifying. And honest, okay. We're gonna speed run qualifying here because we need to give Seb every opportunity to save a set of softs.
Yeah, ready to check.
Perfect. Perfect. Oh, Seb's gonna get a clean lap. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Max obviously needs to go out again. Obviously needs to go out again. Where did, I'm assuming, yeah, Checo. Oh, imagine being Checo in this situation. You're at Red Bull. You're flying. Immediately booted to Aston Martin. Oh, Checo, you sweet boy. Oh, you sweet lad. You know, I kind of wish other teams in those instances, if they could, if you let a driver go that's good enough, there would be multiple moves. Because maybe like multiple teams go after other drivers who like trying. Oh, where's my cursor? Get out there, Max. All right, Max, go get him, champ.
That's it for the session.
Oh, he improved. It's like in this instance, like imagine multiple teams. I imagine there are probably multiple, many teams who would want the services of Checo Perez. Like, I wish I would have seen more moves right there. You've had your McLaren save. It all depends on the current budget. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, it's literally round 7 of the first season, so I do not doubt the fact that no other team was probably thinking about getting a new driver. It's probably where we were at. Look at Seb, even with a little bit of traffic, coming out hot. Obviously, we'll both be going out. We're gonna try and do something a little different with Maxi Boy here. And we're actually gonna do the same thing with Seb, get him out before everyone else, and so we can take maximum advantage of a clear track. Bang. Seb safely through to Q3. Love to see it. I love that you can still see the cars coming down through the swimming pool. Perfect. Seb P4. See, Seb, this proves that Seb just needed a good car in real life to have a chance. Because he's fucking man. Look at 31%. He's on 31%. There.
Radio check.
I'm literally writing all over myself apparently.
Okay, 1, 2, loud and clear.
Running over my bottle, running over my hand. I'm smart, I'm paying attention. Max got held up by Leclerc because of course he did. Seb still a little behind, all good. Much better. His setup obviously much better now. I wonder if we can set it up to give Seb a tow with Max. Don't want to go out too early. Oh, I waited. Why did I wait so long? Yes. Right. We're gonna do this. So he catches up. And now we go. And we use, and we try and use Max to the best of our ability to give a bit of a tow. We'll see. Oh, yellow first sector for Seb. Unfortunate. Verstappen still goes pole. What is that? Apparently we should have just given Seb the clear air. Seb P5, Max P1.
Here we are, folks.
Why can't 5% and he puts it on pole, by the way. 5% and he puts it on pole. Woof. You know, if there was a driver who's gonna make it work, it's gonna be Max. You know? I think he can do it. You know, we're gonna need plenty of fuel. You know what? We're gonna need a lot of fuel for this. We're gonna need a lot of fuel. A lot of fuel. So much fuel. So much fuel. All right, Seb gets an actual strat. He gave Max 92 laps of fuel. Oh, that's funny. Everything else can stay exactly the same. Let's do it. Monaco. This race takes forever, but we're gonna see how quickly we can actually get it to go.
Good weather for the race.
That's crazy. 5% setup, and he puts it on pole.
Is the Monaco Grand Prix.
Absurd.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Yeah, we don't care about you. Come on, Seb. Make the move. He has 16.7 kilograms of fuel. Oh my goodness. Come on, Seb. Make the move. Let's go.
Red Bull gained a place.
Oh no, your phone's dying. Uh-oh. Let's go. Step up into P4.
DRS enabled.
DRS enabled. He's on 0%. Uh-oh. Haha. I'm in danger. The only reason everyone is keeping up with Max is because he's on 16.5%. Or 16.5 kilograms of fuel extra. He has an extra 35 pounds, 35 plus pounds of fuel on board. That's the only reason. I mean, I believed you. It's not like I didn't believe you.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Uh-oh. Wow. You got lucky, kid. You got lucky. You got lucky. But I approve. Oh, Ferrari overtaking Verstappen. Imagine. I'm sure it has nothing to do with the 16.5 kilograms of fuel, that extra, the 16.5 kilograms of extra fuel, huh? I wouldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine it would be that. But you know what? He's going to have so much extra fuel to push at the end. We'll see if we'll ever need it. Also, this strategy is messed up. He's gonna be a crazy race for Max Verstappen. Seb on the other, I mean, this is Monaco. We're literally just doing this until the end at this point.
Ferrari advance the race position.
Oh no, Carlos, don't, no, oh. I said we need you to close the gap to Max. You are faster than Max. Max, Seb is faster than you. Do you understand? Seb is faster than you. Please pit confirm if you understand the message. Weird thing is that this undercut might actually work for him. His tire saving is ridiculous. His smoothness is crazy.
Box and pit confirm. Box, pit confirm.
Box. Multi 21. Multi 21. Attaboy Seb. Clean overtake. We've already caught Latifi. 27 laps into Monaco and we've already caught Latifi. The goat has been caught. The goat has been snared. We are pit window for Seb, who's now currently in P2. P2. He's already on 10%. Wow. That just means your phone probably wasn't actually on 0%. It was probably guessing. Alright, Seb, we box for hards. Box of a hards. Box of a hards. Oh, we successfully overcut Hamilton again. We actually, I think it was probably more of we prevented the undercut more than actually overcut, but it'd be what it be. And now we wait. Literally, like this is literally all we can do. You're not silly enough though. Hey, same. Let's go. Reminds me, I've been running without a phone case for a little bit. Look at it, it's so shiny. So shiny. Oh, pretty colors. You enjoy having a phone that works, that's fair. I understand that. Alright, where are we at? Seb, still chilling. Max, still 16 kilograms of extra fuel. Somehow, still in P3. Having no case is great, but you've never looked after a phone so much. Yeah. So I go back and forth. So this phone is kind of old. I say kind of old. This phone, I got this phone in 2019, 20. I don't think it was 2020. This phone is over 2 years old, so it must have been 2020. And so at this point, I've been debating on getting a new one anyway. And so I've been walking around with it more without a case. And if it breaks, then I'll just get another one, because I've kind of been planning on it anyway. But an iPhone 13 for your birthday, sold it the day after. So I've always used Android. I did own an iPhone through work when I first got this job, but I never used it, and I just ended up using my personal phone more anyway. And so I ended up, after the 2 years with that phone, I ended up getting this. Had that since 2016. 2 battery replacements. Let's go. Honestly, it's gotten to the point. I used to be the person who always wanted to get a new phone, but it's now that I'm paying for them like all myself, it's gotten to the point where it's like, it's working. It does exactly what I needed to. It's totally fine. Like, it's actually fine. Like, who am I to complain? Seb has lapped a lot of people. Latifi once again has been lapped 3 times. He's plus 3 laps here as well. What a world. You know, I think this is a good sign that we're actually doing it correctly, because we are 20 seconds behind the Ferraris. 20 and 26 seconds behind the Ferraris. So I think our ultimate goal is working. It's just we're still faster than everyone else. And so we're not seeing as much in terms of like point scoring and stuff, except for the last race where we literally like won by 40 like seconds. Like, we're seeing the little bits. People are bringing upgrades, you know, the setups are coming in, you know, it's the little things. Checo carrying that ass, and yeah, P13, that's pretty good for them. And we're not even trolling. It's pretty good for them. All right. Seb, I need you to charge ERS. We're gonna see if you can get a fastest lap on the last lap of the race. All right, Seb, let's see it. Fastest lap of the race. Max, you too. Who's gonna do it? Which of you is gonna do it? Good. Hey, Carlos won. Nice. I didn't notice.
Sainz crosses the line first. He's taken the win.
That's a P4 for Seb. P4 for Seb. Get Seb well. Yeah, Max got it. All right, fine. Was it close? No, it was not. Let's go. We jumped Seb 6 positions. Seb, that Aston Martin was doing you no favors. We had to get you out of there, and this is exactly why. Max gets a dev point. Seb gets a dev point. Unfortunately, we forgot once again to give our reserve drivers some seat time, so we'll make sure to do that next. Suspension is done. Everybody's adaptability gets better except for Seb, who we actually will put into his cornering. Perfect. You have one. Congratulations, your adaptability gets better as well. Staff? No? Alright, cool. Suspension manufactured. Yep. Shut up, board. I do what I want. Hey guys, our front wing is done. To manufacture a handful of these. You know, I really want them, so $2.5 million, a paltry sum. $2.5 million has nothing on our catering budget, so we can expense it. We can make it work, you know. We can make it work like that. It's all good. Race prep, everybody. Race prep. Yep, all good. We actually have a new front wing we can put on. What am I doing? Where am I at? Front wing change. Bing bang. Let's go ahead and we can start another one. Suspension it is. We have no time, no days. Let's go for brake cooling. Obviously we need it yesterday. Let's go ahead and let's do a rear wing because we haven't done one yet. We know we really need to focus on our airflow sensitivity. And of course we need it ASAP. Other than that, we put the new stuff on. Let's Baku. Let us Baku.
Hello from Baku, where we're looking forward to a weekend of racing among the medieval
Alright.
and the modern.
For
Here at the
Seb,
Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
we need the goat setup. We need the goat setup for Seb. Azerbaijan 2.5. 10.5. 3.7 minus 280 and 70. Perfect. Max. I don't know, mate. Hello, mate. I don't care. If it's good enough, it'll be better than Max's ended up. We'll say that. As long as it's better than that, we're A-okay.
Welcome back to what is
Max still flying. 9 iffy. Yeah, the man says it's iffy. Bangs out at 97%. Good. No, I refuse. Yep. That's just whatever. The man says his Baku setup is iffy, and Seb bangs in a 97%. Imagine. All right, sorry, getting distracted. Max P2, Seb P5. Could be a 98, so yeah, iffy, yeah, sure.
drivers are strapping themselves in, ready for race day.
This weekend, Red Bull displayed real promise during qualifying, but will they fulfill that potential by the time they reach the checkered flag?
I don't know. I hope not. Yeah, I hope we get the potential that we've been working towards all season long. Seb gets the 1 stop. Max gets the weird 2 stop. Damn it! They keep doing me dirty. Giving me races where I need to put in the
Sunny and
maximum
bright
fuel.
As the drivers line up on the grid. Taking a look at Max Verstappen. After an impressive qualifying performance, they're starting today just behind pole. And here's the second Red Bull driver. With a top 10 position on the grid.
Just the second Red Bull driver. That's it. It's the second Red Bull driver.
Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
The Azerbaijan.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
And away we go.
Alfa Romeo just moved up a place.
Seb immediately lost the position. Gain it back. Yes. Yes. Yes, indeed.
DRS is enabled.
Yes, Sebastian. Go on, the lad. Max is winning. How is Max winning? By the way.
Red Bull gained a place.
I can't keep the man from winning. 4-time world champion for Red Bull. The second driver. The 4-time back-to-back world champion relegated to
Purple lap. I'll
the
let you know
second
if
driver.
changes.
Latifi once again in the mud. Look at the lad, Seb, moving up. Oh, try to move up. So close. Let's go, Seb, up into the podium, blazes. All right, this series is gonna get weird now that we've kind of hybridized it into drive Red Bull into the dirt, but also try and make Sebastian Vettel another world. Seb is in, wait, he crashed. He crashed. He's so, you mad, bro? Oh, you so mad. A fire, oh, what happened? Oh, what happened? Terminal front wing, David? We give you a new front wing and this is how you treat us, Max? We give you a new front wing and this is how you treat us? Oh, serve your penalty. Softs. Sure. Box. Yeah, that's what I totally missed clicking on the thing. No new wing. No, we gotta give him a wing. We gotta give him a wing. Sebastian Vettel into first place of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, by the way.
Got the fastest car on track.
Let's go.
Okay, copy.
Max Verstappen, P18. He also has chassis damage. Ugh.
Oh, and Ferrari.
We'll give him a wing. It's just the tire strategy from here on is going to get a little funky. We'll say that. We're going to do a medium sandwich. Sebastian Vettel holding off. Well, trying to hold off. He overtook. Wait, when did he overtake? Where is he? He's P12? How did he come out in P12 with 5-second penalty and a new front wing? Look at Mick Schumacher, by the way. Was in P9. Kevin Magnussen in P6. Let's go. Seb, we're flying. All right, Seb. Box. All right, Seb. Box this lap. Oh. Sainz successfully undercuts us. And on fresher tires. Well, we're on fresher tires, but he has tires that are actually like warm. Somehow Max Verstappen once again into the top 10, but has tires that are falling off the cliff as well as chassis damage. So there is that. All right, Max, you're gonna box for more softs, but you're gonna do it at the end of the next lap. Seb falling off pace level. What's Sainz on? Sainz is also on hards. I'm guessing Sainz is also doing the one stop. Seb does not seem to have the pace, unfortunately.
Red Bull gained a place.
Look at that, Max. You've got past Joe. Good job. Seb still goated. True.
Looks like quite a big accident, yeah.
Ricardo spinning.
We can take a look now.
The first replay we've watched like this whole series. Oh, we pressure him into spin.
And this, yes, this is where they spun out.
Who took damage? Was it you?
Crash.
No. Oh, Bottas crashed on turn 3.
Now we see Valtteri Bottas.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
And that's an
Unfortunate. Unfortunate, Valtteri. Unfortunate. Nevertheless, Seb still P2. Goated.
Looked like a clean lap there as well, mate.
Max set a fastest lap. Don't care. Didn't ask. Plus you fell off. Plus ratio. He's gonna get points. He's gonna get decent points, probably. Seb still P2. 6/10 off the pace. What if we turn this series into a ruin Max Verstappen's career? Because we could start developing the car as normal, but only give the upgrades to Seb. Thoughts? This series has shifted so many times already, just this episode. Wild. Max is already back into the top 10. And he's flying. I don't know, let's go attack mode. I don't know. Box for softs again. Flying. We put Max on 3 sets of softs and mediums. That was what we could do here.
Red Bull moved up.
Seb has a 12-second gap. Not a whole lot we can really do about this one. Max is already back in the P9. So even with a crash and 3 back-to-back-to-back sets of used soft tires, and he's still gonna get points. The man can't lose, apparently. The most interesting race we've had so far, besides Imola. Another safety car right at the end. What in the actual world? We're gonna end under a safety car again.
Safe.
We're actually gonna end under another safety car. Checo crash. Oh, Checo. Oh, Checo. We're actually ending under a safety car. Then, like, the whole field isn't even going to be caught up by the time the safety car finishes the last lap. Seb gets second. Sebastian Vettel on the podium once again. Look at that, Aston Martin in P2. Imagine. Stroll cosplaying as a podium contender.
Safety car is in this lap.
Yeah, yeah.
Done. Seb on the podium. Success. We're gonna watch this one. This is the first podium celebration we've watched.
Sure knows how to show Formula One fans a good time.
Let's go, Seb. Absolutely perfection. Absolute perfect. Get out of here, Carlos. Show us the areas. The lad. The absolute GOAT. Sebastian Vettel back on the podium. In Red Bull. Let's go.
And the multiple world champion clearly isn't done yet, as once again he triumphs with yet
Definitely not done yet. Boom. Sebastian Vettel up another 3 places, now right on the heels of Valtteri Bottas. Max slips still in P3. Ferrari continue to pull away. 52 points separate us now. Let's go, Seb. Woof. 2 million. Ooh, woof. Who needs money? Oh. Do we do another episode? It's 9:45. How long has this been taking us? We've done 3 episodes. We've done 8 races. No, we've done 4 episodes. Welcome to the Red Bull Save, where we have no idea what's going on, and we're basically Ferrari. True. We'll do another one. We'll do one more, and then we'll end. It is Friday. We have time. Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Sebastian Vettel coming off of a wonderful podium around Baku, where apparently this series has shifted into destroying Max Verstappen. Red Bull, but also trying to make Sebastian Vettel another potential world champion. Funky, thank you so much for the raid again. Hey, things you love to see. Vex, Al-Suzier, that's what I'm going for. Al5 or Al5. Thank you guys so much for the follow. We appreciate you guys. You're coming in hot on the heels of Sebastian Vettel in Red Bull once again, getting on the podium in Azerbaijan in the year of our Lord 2022. Welcome in, welcome in. We're currently in, like I was saying, we're in the process of A series that started with me trying to subterfuge Red Bull into oblivion, but has since turned into getting Sebastian Vettel back in the Red Bull, destroying Max Verstappen, but lifting Seb up as high as we can. It's a good one. It was a good finish. Max crashed on like lap in the first stint, had chassis damage, and still managed to get back up into the points. So there's that. Seb gets on the podium. Love to see it. You'll have to excuse British. He gets very excited when people stop by. A lot of the times it's just us shooting the shit. But for anyone who's new here, I guess I'll give the spiel. I'm Dakota. I am an American F1 fan, newly acquired F1 fan, who is now hard addicted to F1 games. So this is season 1 of a Red Bull save. The main series and save that I have is a Haas save, where we just finished season 4, but we're kind of taking a break from that because YouTube is super behind, and we're doing something. We're having a little bit more fun, a little more free flowing with this this Red Bull save. So we literally just started it tonight, and we're on round 9. I do indeed. I believe the exclamation. I think the exclamation points YouTube will. I think it's set to an old video, but it'll at least take you to the channel. I've been needing to update that. Unless for whatever reason that is just broken, which it entirely could be. Don't do this to me, Stream Elements. I don't know why that didn't work for you. Oh, it is set to my, yeah, it is set to my YouTube. There we go. Yeah, we have a Haas save that, as of this morning, is up to part 84. It's a very exciting things you love to see. It's a very exciting save. We the YouTube is, yeah, Stream Elements. I don't know what's going on. Maybe because I haven't signed into it in a while. Let me open it actually. Yeah, the Haas save is pretty goated. We finally hit the point with Haas where we kind of all right, British, don't harass the Raiders. Yeah, we got to the point finally where we have a pretty decent car and some pretty okay drivers. So currently we start off through 2 seasons of Kevin and Mick, and then after season 2 we get rid of Kevin for Pierre Gasly, who's wrapping up his contract with Alfa Romeo, and then it was Pierre and Mick through seasons 3 and 4. Whoa, what's going on in the chat? Everyone relax. Also, Natural, thank you so much for the follow. I think I missed that when you did that. But yeah, so the Haas is the main save. We're doing this as a bit of fun. I also do some F122, or at least we started doing that again. I have my, you can't see it, but my wheel is over here. We're learning how to drive on a wheel and pedal setup. It's a little janky and I'm not very good yet, but we're gonna get better. But I'm definitely hard addicted to F1 Manager over that game so far. And yes, British, I can see you can be nice. British is showing off probably the favorite emote I've ever made, which is almost exclusively designed for Mick, which is the in the bin, where many drivers have gone to over the course of our Haas save. There is also the Mog emote, which he also really enjoys, but that is a Valorant emote from when I was attempting to be a Valorant streamer forever ago, and I had another friend who made me that, and so it's one of the follower emotes as well. But I think we can actually move forward for anyone who wants to hang out towards the weird dichotomy we have here. I'm definitely I am very much a variety gamer. I've definitely been hard addicted to F1 games and racing games since I started watching F1. But at the same time, we are not afraid of doing other things here. They're your favorite three alongside those two. Yeah, I have all the tires, but I've been already debating on replacing some of the tires as emotes. Let's see, where were we? I think we just continue on. Very quick turnaround, it would seem. Race prep. Of course, we're not trying to make any extra money. We're just trying to... Sure. Canada awaits. Yeah. My brain is kind of starting to shut off because we've done 8 rounds of this in a row. I think the YouTube videos of these are gonna be like 2 races each. Oh, rainy day in Canada. And so we're gonna be doing a lot of there's been a lot. My brain is kind of off, especially as long of a work week as I have had. Reserve driver gets some seat time. Love to see it. Seb, what do we got for you? Chief engineer, thoughts on your Canada setup? Eight 305 65. Perfect. Perfection. Let's do it. And by that I mean we're not actually going to do it, but we're going to hope that Seb gets a good confidence in this setup.
Welcome back.
It's 4 a.m. for me. Don't like you're doing the one having a tough time. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, we are very aware that it's a bit of a time difference between America and the entire rest of the world. We do not dispute this fact. 68%, 91%, 68%. We can't have that. Perfect. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. Let's see what kind of crazy strategy we can give Max this time, and he'll still somehow pull out points. Still, he puts it on pole by a lot. By like a lot. What in the world? This Max is like the only one I've seen who I can give like a 2% setup confidence, but he'll still manage to put it on pole by 4/10. That's absurd. All right, 2 stop for Max, where we're gonna do. Let's do the medium soft hard strat, which is apparently faster. Sure. And then for Seb, we'll give a regular strategy. The 1 stop seems pretty straightforward. Max obviously needs all the fuel he can get. Seb will get the 1 extra. And then we move, we groove, we move, we schmoove.
Lined up on the grid under mostly sunny skies.
Mostly sunny skies. It's gonna rain. I didn't check.
To go. It's the Canadian Grand Prix.
Also with the weather center, that's like level 1.
And away we go.
All right, no rain. All right, fair enough. Where's Seb? Come on, Seb. You can do it. Let's go. Seb up into B4. Let's go. Let's go, Seb. This YouTube series has taken a wild change of events, where it entirely started with trying to subvert Max Verstappen and Red Bull as much as possible, to hoping for one downfall and hoping for another to rise. Hey, you don't have to apologize. I fully understand that I can't expect everyone to come and hang out for forever. So, for everyone who's still here before they take off, I stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays right now, starting at about 7 p.m. Central Time in the US. We do a lot of F1 stuff. Hope you guys can make it. I love having you guys here. As well, if you're interested in catching up on the YouTube series, they're all available. I appreciate you guys so much. You don't have to apologize. I appreciate you guys just stopping by, and appreciate the new follows from everyone. So have a good night. I will hopefully see you guys next week. Yes, you can also find the Discord there. Pretty much it's Yeah, or if you're British, it's Thursday.
DRS
Yes,
now
it's
active.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. We are well aware of your time difference, British. But yeah, so you can find the Discord there. Me and British usually just going back and forth, shooting the crap, having a little bit of fun if we can. Hopefully I'll see you guys around. Otherwise, have a good night and have a good weekend. Stay safe. I appreciate you guys. Otherwise, you can stick around. We're going to be doing Canada and Silverstone. And then we'll probably be wrapping it up for, yeah, I know you're just trying to be helpful. It's all right. I understand. I understand. We're a little out of practice with people here, you know? We talked about this. He's in India at 9:30 a.m. and you have, wow. All right, fair enough. The first one from India. The fun thing is, as when I stream here in America, it's like, since I started doing F1 stuff, we've met a lot of people from everywhere. There's British who's from the UK. You're from India. I met a guy from Singapore. There's one from the Netherlands, and so we're slowly becoming a worldwide
DRS disabled.
Tasmanian. Oh wow, Tanzanian. The American in me is coming out. He's studying in India. That's cool. Very fun. Very cool. Good luck with that. Thank you for spending your morning hanging out. Hopefully you have East Africa. I gotcha. Yeah. I always feel bad with geography stuff because it's like I love geography. And F1, actually, the funny part is Formula 1 has definitely helped my knowledge of geography throughout the world, but it still has a long way to go.
Ferrari, advance the race position.
Normal. Well, see, that in itself is a problem. We need to. What am I going to? Soft sucker. Gotta change the narrative. We can learn.
Pick confirm. Box pick confirm.
We can make it more normal to know. We can do this. Came out right behind Russell. That kind of sucks. How you doing, Seb? 7P2, battling for the lead. Love it. Absolutely. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. I'll hopefully see you next week. Sebastian Vettel battling for the lead, by the way. Max Verstappen in the mud down there in P5. All right, Seb, box this lap. Or box next lap. That works too. Did I not confirm that? Or what's going on? Safety car? No. That's your name on Warzone, by the way?
I think that was a crash.
Mid lane.
What happened? Seb's still P3. Verstappen in the lead. What's your name on Warzone? Did I miss it? Probably missed it.
Last lap was a purple lap.
Last lap was a purple lap. Good job, Max, I suppose. He's leading by 1,000,000 minutes. By minutes, I mean seconds. So, oh really? That's very funny. Seb is lapping people. How could... Apparently, it's a lot harder to sabotage an F1 team without being a little more overt about it rather than covert. So many crashes. Who's Leclerc in the bin? Uh-oh, Charles. That's a Sebastian Vettel. P2. In the bin. See, Ferrari's even helping us win when we don't want to win. Let's go, Seb. Let's go, Seb. Battling for a win with Carlos.
Red Bull gained a place. Oh, and
Come on,
Ferrari
Seb.
just
You
gained
can do it. You can beat him. Battling for the dub with his replacement. There's nothing funnier to me
Oh, big lock up there.
than when it jumps back to one times. You're watching another driver into another car, just zooms through
Just
in your frame. Amazing.
locked up.
In the bin. Bin. Binny bin. Binnity bin. So many crashes. So depressed. Lost 7 came back. Lost 7 came. Yeah. A safety car. Where are we? Seb literally. We're literally like just past.
Copy.
How many laps allowed? 20? I don't know. We have a gap? We might have a gap. There's Max.
Sounds
Max
like there's
is-
been contact.
Max is fine. Seb. He's strategist. Do we box Sebastian Vettel? I don't know what to do. We really don't have to. But we could. I lit. I feel like safety cars stay out way longer now that they have the let lap cars through function. Like I feel like there was some instances where the safety car would stay out for like half a lap, and now it stays out for like 3 or 4, which is, you know, a lot more realistic. But at the same time, it's like,
Yeah, safety car is in this lap, Max. Safety car is in this lap.
why are you telling Max and not Seb, huh? Thoughts?
Okay, safety car is in pit entry.
That's a purple lap.
Oh, another crash. Who done it? Signs. Oh, Signs locking us. Signs in the bin. Oh my goodness. Again, another one. Canada is the land of the safety car, apparently. Who was it this time?
There's been contact.
Oh, Ricardo. Oh, both Alpines out.
Let's have a look.
Oof.
Daniel Ricciardo in.
Oof. Oh! The drama.
Who's that just crashed?
Oh, we just went over this. It's literally only been like 3 laps. Literally. I mean, the good news is, honestly, that's best case scenario for the lapped cars, if we're being entirely honest. The controversy.
So safety car will be in this lap. Safety car is in this lap.
Oh, they're both pulling away. All right, and now,
DRS enabled.
hi Max, chill out. Hi Max, chill out. Relax.
Copy.
Save tires, Max. Save tires. Let Sebastian recharge his ERS, because I said so. Three laps remaining, Sebastian. You can do it.
No you DRS. No you DRS.
Wait. 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 No. No. He's in 3rd? What?
Is that a lockup?
No, Max is in 3rd. I got so confused. I confused myself. Oh God, my brain. Oh, my brain. Oh, that actually hurt. I was so confused. I normally stay on 7. I was on max and it confused me severely. That you can tell. Oh, I didn't mean to go that fast, but I guess our boardroom is complete. A great race, he says. Okay. We continue on. Silvers. Hey, yeah, that was a big American moment right there. I wonder what's next. I wonder what race weekend is next. Do you know? Could you imagine if we mess this one up? Imagine the scenes. Our new suspension design's complete. ATR period starts at what a perfect timing. $1 million, you got it. Only the greatest country and only superpower to ever exist. Exactly. The only one. Can you believe it? Is this suspension? Yeah, suspension. We're on suspension number 4. Let's see. We can do new things now. We can do another side pod. It's a big, yeah, it's fair. How far ahead are we at, like, on, I would love to see the difference between like us and the field on engine cooling. Engine cooling, perfect. Everything else, get in the bin. Thank you. Rush it, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Moving on. 70 million population. We are the world's first and last superpower. Like, that's first and last, huh? The board is satisfied. I'd love to see it. We are still so good. Why is no one catching up? Why is no one catching up to us? Can no one else get on our level? Like, I'm doing nothing. I'm literally doing nothing. I'm literally purposefully trying to, like, throw everything. Never been matched the other. All right, you gave it up for free. Definitely. That's exactly how it went. No one's questioning you otherwise. I dare say. Dude, our reserve, dude, any up and coming driver would love to be a reserve driver for us because we give them a seat every free practice 1 session. You look Canadian.
Thank you for joining us as we...
Oh, so not for free. So you're saying that people had to take it. Oh, stop going fast. How? It's 97%. Nice. Like, how? Like, come on. No, one more video, not one more round. One more video. Very different. You made people pay for it, and then they got angry, and then they dumped a bunch of tea in a harbor, and then I don't know what happened after that.
Race day has arrived.
I don't know, man. Whoa! 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 Sensing a lot of hostility in the chat right now. I'm feeling. Oof. ERS is a little low. A lot of words getting thrown around in the chat right now. A lot of words that might have yielded a yellow card should a streamer say it.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Oh, I forgot it was on pole. So we started on pole on hards. We immediately dropped down to P3. Let's go.
It's a
Yellow card for yourself. Perfect. Hamilton overtaking Vettel. Been a while since we've seen that. right, DRS is enabled. DRS
All moved up.
enabled. Vettel overtaking Hamilton. Let's go. I wish there was a 32 times speed for this exact situation, where it's like literally all we're doing is going around in circles and waiting for pit windows. Like, just give me a 32 times speed. Give me a 32 times speed and I am chilling. Great minds think alike. Max Verstappen, Mick Schumacher, the only two on hards. Goated. Sebastian Vettel passes Max Verstappen, by the way. Yellow flag. Who done it?
Someone spun out.
Oh, Checo, no, not like this. Oh, Checo, not like this. All right, it looks like Mercedes probably is on the pace that we're on. How long does it take the AI to catch up with this game already? Come on. We haven't done a meaningful upgrade in so long. Our brake cooling and engine cooling is goated though. First in the grid by a mile. Sebastian Vettel locking up. You know, I was literally about to compliment him, and then as the words were leaving my mouth, he locked up, which was fascinating to see. Sat back up into P4. I said box. Devs did him dirty. Yeah, Seb, I think, yeah. The problem is the ratings are probably based more on like projection and his time at Aston Martin rather than how good he actually could be. It's a little unfortunate, to say the least. Also dirty is when a bunch of legends sailed up a river instead of mass fire. Strange that, yeah.
Red Bull gained the place.
Strange. The universe do be weird.
Someone's run wide.
Wouldn't know anything about that. He did it again. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Max Verstappen still in P3. 12 seconds down, but still in P3. Alright, we're fine. It looks like we're finally like starting to lose overall race pace. Because I feel like while Max is still running, he's running slower than Sainz and like everyone else. But like normally he's like way faster. Some say it was left white and now called something like the House of White or something like that. I think I've heard about that, you know. I think I've heard about something like that. Oh, Seb, fuel please, Seb. Max P2. What is happening? All right, Max, box, I guess.
Box and pit confirm. Box and pit confirm.
He's gonna come out in like P6. Literally. Nope, P5. I was wrong. Apparently, like the difference between a 1 and 2 stop when you have a really, really good car is like nothing. That's all I've learned. The good news, we are going to be likely we are going to be beaten by a Mercedes for the first time. So that must mean Mercedes is improving faster than we are. Either that or the strategy we're employing isn't as good.
Oh, did someone run wide there?
Oh, did someone run wide there? Although Max is probably going to catch him. Yeah, no, Max is definitely going to catch him. Yes, Max is definitely going to catch him and overtake him. And that will be that. Yep, there it goes. Lovely jubbly.
Red Bull moved up.
And that's that one.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
Thank you very much.
Okay, that was a purple lap. I'll let you know if the situation changes.
I figured him out as well. Alright, P3, P5. One Mercedes beats one of our drivers. I call that, you know, best case scenario considering everything. Carlos Sainz wins in the UK like he does in real life. Max falling off the pace more and more. Sebastian Vettel moves up past one Valtteri Bottas into P7. 59 points separate Ferrari from Red Bull. So far, things I think are going pretty well. Our baby upgrades, which are goated for cooling, by the way. Like, our cooling situation is going to be mega going forward. We're slowly falling down the order. As much as we're trying to help Sebastian Vettel, we are ultimately achieving our goal of destroying Red Bull from the inside. Max has the diff point. Okay. Alrighty. I'm tired. I'm tired. It's like 5 a.m. for British. That's a good stopping point. We are coming up to the halfway point of this season. We're definitely going to finish this probably on Monday. Hopefully on Monday. Other than that, let me make sure I save this. I did. Perfect. So we are going to likely finish season 1 on Monday. If we can go that fast again, we'll probably finish season 1 on Monday. Good. Other than that, I think it's safe to say we can get out of here and have a good start to the weekend. Sound good to everyone else? I appreciate all the new followers. Funky, I need to make it. Thank you guys so much. That's actually, we're gonna do something real quick. I told myself I would pass it on. I told myself that we would try and pass on. Who do I know who's live? Hold on. I'm gonna at least send a raid. Who's live? Anybody I know live is a good question. No. Hell yeah. Nobody. All right, nobody I know is live. Anybody in? All right, we're gonna take a quick look. In worst case scenario, we'll start. Oh boy, let's be hasty with this. Yeah. Oh, Jill, X Games is on. That's cool. I'm gonna take a look. Worst case scenario, I'll come better prepared on Monday, and we might do it there. There's literally only 3 people streaming F1 Manager right now, and one of them is me. All right, we'll do this on Monday. We'll do it on Monday. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. It was late. It was a late call. If we had stopped before that last episode, we would have done it. For now, forget it. Yes, we're fine. We're all good. We're all good. Have a good weekend, everybody. I'll see you guys in a few days. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. I appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Later, guys.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Count what you have now. Don't count what you